meteorologist Kevin Phelps.
Well, we're starting to see a little more cloud cover now rolling into the Quad Cities. Still a little bit of sunshine, though, as you head out near Burlington. Dubuque, our flag's been kind of blowing up in the wind here, and clouds becoming thicker. We have some snow showers now just off to the north and west of Highway 20. There's going to be about 1 or 2 rounds moving through here during the afternoon hours, and it'll be a third round that potentially gives us our best chance for maybe a couple of slick spots. I think the biggest threat here today, gusty winds leading to low visibility. As far as total snowfall accumulations, we'll get to that here in just a little bit. But right now, clouds are on the increase as we're approaching the lunch hour here in the Quad Cities, and those winds are already gusting now over 30 miles per hour. This is going to be routine here the rest of today. If you get caught in a snow band here, especially north of Interstate 80 this afternoon, winds might gust close to 45 miles per hour. So that's part of the reason why we have that threat for some snow squalls here today. Now, it is producing some wind chills, and you can see the colder air is certainly working towards the area. So right now, it's probably as warm as any of us are going to feel the rest of today. You feel like 41 in Princeton, mid-30s in Davenport, down to 22 in Waterloo. Typically, we don't need to show temperatures or even feels like this time of day, but because we're starting to see some change in that category, reason why we're showing them here at your lunch hour. We actually have wind advisories here posted off to our west, but you can see some flurries now approaching Anamosa and Iowa City. Looks like the heavier bands of snow likely up near Prairie du Chien, out into parts of western and southwestern Wisconsin. This is all traveling to our south and to our east, and this is not the only wave that we're tracking. You have more on the heels of this as you get back into parts of southwest Minnesota, and a more intense wave as you get into parts of South Dakota. So yeah, between noon and about 2, we'll have some scattered flurries, snow showers north, another wave between around 4 and 6, and then another wave around 8, 9 o'clock here tonight. And ExactTrack shows that here by 2 and 3, especially north of the Quad Cities. Some of those pockets a little bit deeper blue, meaning you could see some more intense snow bands setting up. But with those west winds coming in, we're probably not going to feel much warmer than the mid to low 20s here as you head into your evening hours. Now, a lot of the flurry activity wraps up by midnight. By tomorrow morning at sunrise, northwest winds, temperatures in the 20s. We will feel like the teens, and we're going to be right on the edge of some additional rain and snow here on Thursday. Notice our temperatures, mid-30s for afternoon highs. We're going to feel like the teens and low 20s here tomorrow. Total snowfall is going to be a trace at best. It's not going to be a big snowmaker for us. Reason being, the surface is actually pretty warm. A lot of that melts on contact. But the snow that comes here Thursday, especially east of the Quad Cities, I can't rule out a slushy inch once you get just east of the TV6 viewing area. Our average first snow is November 20th. That happens to be today's date, so not a big surprise there. Probably not going to be the best afternoon or evening to do some decorating today or tomorrow because it's going to be quite windy. But we see some improving conditions here as you head into Friday. As we get into next week, we are tracking active weather and even some long-range models potentially showing a post-Thanksgiving storm system producing some snowfall here as we get into next weekend. We'll see how that goes. A lot of travel goes on during Thanksgiving weekend, but it's this weekend. We're doing the Festival of Trees Parade here on Saturday morning. We should have fairly comfortable conditions. I'm expecting temperatures in the mid to upper 30s throughout, and some northwest winds are likely going to keep that wind chill factor somewhere in the mid 30s. So it's not the worst Festival of Trees that we've ever seen, and we're actually tracking a little bit milder air early next week as we're close to 50 by Monday and Tuesday.
Awesome.